Hey, hey! Welcome or welcome back. It is, as always, good to see you today. I am just getting set up here really quick. I'm getting things up and running on both YouTube and on Twitch. So just taking care of that really quick. I don't think I have a... I don't have a playlist for that yet. That's okay. All right. I should have... The chat should be visible for y'all. Okay, we got the YouTube studio open. I have that set to multi-stream. Got the Twitch open. All right. Should be good to go. All right, now. I don't know. Sorry, I had to adjust the volume a little bit there. The starting music is always loud. Okay. I think so. We were on the world map. Okay. We just finished Woljiff's companion quest to bring him back to the party. You know, I totally forgot to look up something before I started. That's my fault. Sorry, I'm just looking up something here. All right. We are going to turn that volume down a little bit. Let's see, what do we got going on? We still need to go... I guess let's go to Polaris Falls. But I want to check up here first. Let me check up here first. The bottom of this pit is studded with sharp stakes. Oh, we can get some reagents. Okay. Where's this going to take us? Back around there? Okay. Alright, got some enemies. I could go to the Murky Grotto. I don't know if I want to go to the Murky Grotto or if I want to work on rescuing that one person. I don't know how the volume is for you. How's the volume? You know?
So, Taya.
The volume seems very loud for me. But that could be just because I have it turned up quite loud on my PC. Hopefully the volume isn't too loud for you. Alright. Alright, land arrows.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Obrig, our lovely griffin that's shapeshifted. Sela can't charge, but that's okay.
Into the fray.
Alright, Dayron, get him.
Out of my sight.
Don't hold back.
Oh, there's 4 giants. Where'd you come from? Alright, Woljiff. What do you got? Let's just for fun use your spells because you're not going to be in the party after this fight for a while, so.
You won't survive me.
Get him, Obrig.
No glory without risk.
Alright, Darren. I'm gonna need you to cast Restoration on me.
Strike.
I think that, no, you missed. How sad for you. See if Phantasmal Killer will work on you. Oh, he made a saving throw.
Endure this.
Hey, Lizzie, how you doing?
Take care of it.
It doesn't notify me when people join. I just have to keep an eye out. But I am trying to see. Oh, you have an ad. I don't know why the chat box. I don't know why you have an ad. I thought I had pre-roll ads disabled. No worries. Okay, good. There it is. Alright. Yeah, I'm trying to... Let me put the chat over here. It might be a little hard to read. But that's okay. You guys don't... you don't really need to see what's going on there in the combat log, really. So that'll be okay. Let me see if I can change the properties of that. It is boxed. Is that better? I don't know. Can you type something for me, Lizzie? Can you send a message real quick? No, I don't like that. Wearing your retainer. We'll try the boxed one. Maybe you guys will be able to see it well enough. All right.
I'm going.
Don't you usually put your retainer in before you go to bed? Or do you wear it all the time?
We do it my way.
Well, excellent. Good job at the dentist. Are you in Cali or
Follow
Canada
if you
now?
dare.
You've been forgetting to wear. Lizzie. Do you wear it along with the Invisalign or do you wear them separately?
You know, you're not that bad for a paladin. Not as much of a self-righteous bore as the others.
Oh, you're in Cali, you
You're
haven't left yet?
also not as much of a jerk as I thought. For an arrogant, immature, self-absorbed man-child, of course.
Oop. Alright. We're going to go back to Dresden. And I think we're going to... We need to talk to Woljif. And I think we need to go to Polaris Fall. Goodness, you've been to your eye doctor a lot. I thought your eye doctor was in Canada. Do you have two? Alright, we're taking it to the streets. Alright, we're going to go find Woljif. We're going to sell a few things. You have three, an eye surgeon, an ophthalmologist, and an optometrist. Oh my goodness. Okay. Let's go over... You know, let's talk to Woljif, or Lan. Your ophthalmologist's name is Amber. I think I ruined any chance of a relationship with Lan, which sucks. So I was trying to romance everyone. I want to talk about our relationship. An opening like that never both. Okay, I'm happy with things as they are. Let's keep seeing each other. And I thought you were about to say something terrible. Maybe you wanted to, but changed your mind when you looked into my big imploring eyes? Well, anyway, thank you. I will try not to disappoint you. Yes. We have to date everybody in the game before we finally woo the queen. Yeah, I realized I got a little weird. Lan turns the scaled side of his face to you. We both got a little carried away and, well, we probably shouldn't train together anymore. It wasn't the best idea. Besides, I lied to you about my intentions. I could have just come out and say that I wanted to spend some time alone with you, get to know you better. I'm sorry for lying to you. Alright, I'll just say, yeah, no worries, no offense taken. Lan turns his human side to you and smiles. To be completely honest, I liked it. It was as if, by fighting you, I started to understand you better, strange as that might sound. And of course, it's flattering to have a beautiful woman completely focused on me, never taking her eyes off me, even if she is thrashing me in the process. Well, I mean, hey, some guys might like that. Alright, where's Winduwig? Winduwig should be over here. What are you doing, lady? You just digging in the dirt there? What the fuck are you doing? Okay. Hey, Windwig. Lan is chief now. You must respect him. Rage flares in Windwig's eyes for a moment, but the hunter looks down immediately and says in a servile voice, "As you wish, mistress. I will obey." Alright. Asking Chief, "So, Uplanders, nothing's like it's supposed to be. What is it, Commander?" "How's life on the surface?" "They are frightened, but they're trying not to show it. One of them was pulled out of the sewers. He couldn't take in the open. Decided to live in there. But they're all very curious. And when you're curious, you stop being frightened. Lan is keeping an eye on them. He doesn't bother me unless he needs to. They keep calling us tieflings here. The young ones pick fights, but it will pass. No one's trying to drive us out. So that's something at least." "What do you think of life on the surface?" "Truth be told, it's frightening. Strange sounds, no ceiling, smells like something. It's hard here. But then again, I don't cough as much as I did down there. The sun is nice too. Oh, and I go to the priestess of Iomade. They give nice sermons. Just lovely. And still, this is not my world. It's for the young ones." Alright, how's Lan getting on with his responsibilities? "He doesn't want to, but it can't be helped. Everyone goes to him with their trouble and cares. He's caring, our Lan. He's kind, like his father used to be. He helps everyone. And when I said he'd make a good chief, he gets all riled up like I just call him a cave slug. Strange. But he might be one of us after all, more than I thought." Alright. Here is my map. Let's go talk to Ember really quick. Hey, no, Lan, get back in the game! Okay. Let's go talk to Woljif. "Hey, Chief, want to talk? You wanted to tell me something in private?" Woljif tries to seem calm, but his tail is lashing nervously. "I don't know how to word it, so you don't just drag me straight to the Inquisitors." "Is it another secret? You can trust me. I won't tell anyone." Woljif is still alert, but the motion of his tail slows. "Fine. I still can't believe you took me back. No one has ever done anything like that for me before. So I guess I can trust you with some things. Not all of them, though. My shadow. Did I tell you it talks now? Well, it happened after I started carrying the Moon of the Abyss with me. And that's not the only thing that happened. It's been giving me strange dreams. Like I'm falling inside some kind of crystal. I keep falling forever. Everything around me is shining. But dreams don't mean anything. I thought it was because the wound is so near. But there's something else." We'll just stay silent for a while, building up his courage. "Chief, I'm stronger. My fingers tingle anytime I use magic now, like it's dying to come out. It wasn't like this before. I did some magic, but now it's like I can do some real damage, you know? This never happened before I took the moon." Woljif gives you a pleading look. "Chief, I don't know what to do with these powers. What if they get stronger? I mean, I've always thought about what I'd do if I was suddenly rich and powerful. I'd show everyone my true worth. But I'm not ready for this. It's too much for a simple fellow like me. Yes, this is my grandfather's inheritance, but why do you leave it to me? Do you think he really wanted me to become stronger so I could grab what the world owed me? As payment for all the kicks and blows, for all the mocking at the way I was born? What if it's a trap?" Just think how much you can do for the crusade now." Woljif's eyes flash in anger, his tail raising clouds of dust. "For what? Listen, Chief. I didn't sign up to be a crusader. I'm with you because you seem all right. Better than these scum in shining armor hanging around the Queen. I owe nothing to no one. They owe me twice over for everything I've been through in this life. These fighters for peace are hypocrites. They do whatever terrible things they want, pray to their gods for forgiveness, then keep on doing what they did before. They ain't getting my power. I'll decide what to do with it. Hey Frank, how you doing? Let's see, Voldal, Yugfilis, there are too many demons hanging around you. And the Moon of the Abyss turned out to be demonic in origin as well. You think I like it? If it was up to me, I would never have met them. This is how I see it. Yugfilis must be my father, since my grandfather, since they called me his spawn. Voldal, that spiked ugly mug, came to try to collect some of the old demon's debt from me. I know how it goes. We have uncles for this in the family. Big thugs, but without the spikes, who go around beating people out of late payers. The Hebzimira he's talking about must be like our sister Charisme, but for demons. And old Gramps crossed her somehow, and she just can't get over it. He probably stole the Moon of the Abyss from her. I don't know, but I would have. And the moon... Grandpa, you should have left me a note or something. Chief, I think he expected better of me than how I turned out in the end. He probably thought he'd have a smart grandkid who'd know what the moon was for and what to do with it. But he got me. Wolf's tail dropped sadly. So what if he was a demon? I don't want to let him down, you know? He believed in me, I guess. Just you and him, Chief. The only two people in the whole world who believe in me. That's why I have to figure this thing out. Alright. Good luck with that. I'm gonna sell a few things here. That's a pretty good hand axe. What do we got here? Gonna sell that, sell that. How's everybody doing today? Any plans for the weekend?
I'm always ready.
Let's see what equipment we've got here. That's a hex. That gives some spells. +3 competence bonus. Jesus. We do have Social in the party sometimes. Ninio can do bite attacks. It's a ring of protection +2. There we go, we'll do that. That works. Hello, how are you, Venusville?
We should
Alright,
move.
we're gonna call that good. Alright, we are going to go... We're gonna go inside and rest. And then I think we're going to go to... We're gonna go to Polaris Falls. Lathamus. An older man in dusty traveling clothes waves at you. His face is tanned, but his gray eyes are bright. Commander? Aren't you the commander? Well met. My name is Lathamus the Antiquarian. I study ancient relics. Perhaps you've heard of me? Though if you haven't, it doesn't matter. An antiquarian, do you sell anything? Alas, I don't. They call me the Antiquarian because of my love for ancient items that might otherwise seem mundane and useless. If you understand the principles of archaeology, sometimes even a shard from an old oil lamp is enough to shine a light on the darkness of history. I've never heard of you. I don't chase glory. It's enough for me to know that I bring knowledge to the peoples of Golarion. Some have used my discoveries to earn fame and fortune, but I remain a simple antiquarian. Alright, what do you want from me? I'm planning a rather dangerous expedition, and I will need the help of a strong, skilled warrior. Not without recompense, of course. I found an ancient map leading to a certain cave system, a dragon burial ground, but it wasn't merely a place where old dragons came to die. I have a theory that once upon a time a great battle took place in these caves, and many relics and artifacts were left behind. Why is it an interesting choice, Venusville? No, I'm not really a World of Warcraft fan. You're waging a long and difficult war. Help me uncover the secrets of the dragon burial ground. I will give you all of my savings. That's probably not much. Believe me, I've earned a lot during my years of travel. Oh, well, okay then. All I need is for someone to clear the way down in the caves. Who knows what sort of demons inhabit the place now? Give me details. Alright, why do you want me to escort you? Why do you want me to get personally involved? Don't think I'm trying to disparage them, but they're ordinary soldiers, after all. What if we discover treasure down below? Will they resist the allure of gold for the sake of science? Will they keep our expedition a secret, even if my competitors promise them huge sums of money? No, I'm sorry, but I will only rely on someone who is trusted by the Queen. Alright, where'd you get the map? I bartered it from a ranger in exchange for an amulet. The ranger wasn't keen on going deeper into the world wound, and I doubt he even understood how valuable this map might be for science. I dare say he made a poor bargain. Alright, tell me about your theory. I'm interested in dragon history from the days of Apsu and the creator of Dahak up to now. But dragons are reclusive creatures and they don't enjoy discussing their history with strangers. Sure, we know about many historical conflicts involving dragons, but as for large-scale battles between dragons, they prefer to keep quiet about those, and thus we historians remain in the dark. The new expansion for World of Warcraft? Or for Wrath of Righteous, because I haven't seen it, if there's a new one for Wrath of Righteous. And then suddenly I find a map that identifies this cave system and its surrounding area as a dragon burial ground. But mass burial sites are so uncharacteristic of their kind. Dragons are reclusive by nature, both in life and in death. But I assume an ancient battlefield awaits us there. But who fought whom, and for what cause? This is what we have to find out. Can you imagine? We could discover a brand new, hitherto unknown page of history. For WoW. Yeah, I haven't I think I played World of Warcraft like a very long time ago when it very, very first came out, but not since. Let's see, Apsu, Dahak, who are they? Apsu was known as the god of the metallic dragons. In the dawn of time, he was born from the purest waters, and together with his dreaded spouse, whose name I'm afraid to say, he sired many creatures in a multitude of worlds. His kingdom lies far beyond this world, among flying islands and wandering stars. Dahak, his proud and fearless son, was one of the first dragon gods. He chose the path of destruction instead of creation. He settled in hell, founding his own kingdom of flames and agony. Dahak fought alongside his father and the other gods to defeat Rovaguk. Yet after the battle, he swore that one day he would return and destroy Apsu once and for all. He still dwells in his hellish palace, finding new ways to wreak havoc on Galarian. Such is his uncontrollable nature. What do you hope to find? I seek evidence that a raging battle was fought there, and perhaps also evidence of the reasons for such a conflict. Dragons would not gather together for such a large battle over some petty and consequential feud. Oh no, they must have had a serious reason. And that perhaps is the biggest mystery of all dragonkind. Alright, I'll help you. Splendid, Lethimus smiles, but the smile doesn't reach his observant gray eyes. I shall immediately head to the cave entrance and await you there. I think I can handle this part of the journey, but as for the dangers that wait down below, I fear I know nothing more about them. Alright. Oh, hello, Yocker. Yonker Onkel from Prayer Lictor Durange's squad. What do you bring? While you've been following the Knight Commander, much has happened at our outpost. Enough empty chatter, Knight. Give a report. Reporting to whom it may concern, a group of Hell Knights has vanished under suspicious circumstances. They were last seen on the road to the occupied city of Iz. The Knights were escorting a group of cultists and carrying letters captured in a recent raid on an underground hideout. They disappeared after reporting their approach to our outpost, and the chapter's quarter there failed to find any traces of the missing knights. The situation is highly abnormal. Such a large squad could have fallen in battle, but they could hardly have vanished into thin air without so much as a sign of struggle. Powerful demonic forces might be involved in their disappearance. Thus we informed Dresden about the incident and plead for help in our investigation. The hideout. It was a secret hideout consisting of a large warehouse and several workshops which produced equipment for cultist cells all over Mendev. We'd been tracking the cultists for a while before finally locating and attacking them. Strangely, our intelligence reports had indicated that several powerful demons were always present inside the hideout, but our strike team only found mortals. We captured and escorted them to our outpost for questioning. Sorry, I needed a drink. What of the outpost? As I understand it, Paralictors Rinth, Tai, and Diothan informed you about the outpost during their visit to Dresden. While we finished its construction just a few days ago, it's already our largest staging ground in Eastern World Wound. We have a small permanent garrison stationed there, and we use it as a resting area for the Hell Knights involved in various expeditions. Alright, I'll take care of it. We must visit the Hell Knight outpost as soon as we can. I suggest you treat this incident as seriously as possible. It might have unexpected consequences. Hello, Midnight Switch. Thank you for following. Any more coming to visit me? No, good. Alright. Going to go rest. And I still want to go... to Polaris Falls first.
You know, Rachel, when you joined, I thought you wouldn't do any good in our little squad. I always thought officers preferred giving orders to crawling in the mud, spending nights out in the open, and actually doing some fighting. I'm glad I was wrong.
I used to be part of a similar team. We went scouting, ran sabotage missions. As you can see, I didn't lose my skills while leading the chapter.
All right. We are going to save and
My skills are absolute.
we're going to go talk to the Hand of the Inheritor. And go to Polaris Fall, because I think that's where we need to go in order to go south of there.
I am never wrong.
Okay. We're going to come talk to you. I want to go to Polaris Fall. It's not possible. You heard what the guardian of the temple said. Oh. Well, how can I get to the... It must be on my map somewhere, but I have to find it. I want to let's take social, I guess.
It's time to act.
I could try swapping out Lan for Windug and see how she does. There's the Dragon Burial Ground. Oh, there's Polaris Fall. Can I get over there? Okay, let's swap out Social for Regil. Let's go over here.
I'm off.
Regil scans the top of the hill. Wisps of smoke rise into the air, giving away the location of the Hell Knight outpost. We must hurry and remain very, very alert. The outpost is situated on top of a hill. The main building has stout walls and small windows. It serves as a resting area for various Hell Knight orders. Apart from my own troops, there are currently 3 chapters quartered here, as well as the permanent garrison. We've stocked up on food and water. The gargoyles have taught us a valuable lesson, and now we're prepared for an aerial attack. What could have happened? They were last seen in this very place. We must comb the area.
I do what I must.
Oh, what do we have here? haven't used Regil in my party before,
I will see to your demise.
so I'm not
Make every
quite sure what
strike
he's
count.
capable of. The Hell Knights have thoroughly restored and reinforced these fortifications, which date back to the
I'm
age
gone.
of the First Crusade.
There's something here.
What did we find?
Let's have some fun.
What do you got? Hmm. What other abilities do you have? Okay. Well, let's use your Order of the God Claw.
Precision and release.
Alright, how about some arrows land?
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Retreat is not an option.
Okay, not bad. I think Regil has dual wielding.
Guide my blade.
He has gnome hooks. Ow. Oh, he has like grease around him or ooze or something.
I'll make short work of this.
It's a befouler.
You won't survive me.
Kneel before me. Ah!
Suspicious traveler. A pale youngster practically prostrates himself before you. Finally, someone here and his crusaders too. Please, help me. I'm all alone. I don't know what to do. The lad's appearance perfectly matches the description of one of the cultists who were supposed to arrive with the lost escort. Regil notes dispassionately, gripping the handle of his weapon. A cultist? No, I'm just an apprentice craftsman. They made us work against our will there. Seems like to me like the cultist is either lying or keeping something away from us, or even worse. The lad recoils and then surprisingly deftly jumps away from you.
They will break against our
Fowler of
resolve.
virtues. Light, too much light. This is not yet my time. Well, we're gonna kill you anyway. How's that?
Endure this.
And we're gonna shoot through a door, apparently. Hello, Maggie love. How are you? Aw. Perhaps all the captured cultists were possessed by demons and they assaulted the knights when they thought the moment was right. A reasonable assumption. Let's see what else we're able to find. I must commend your shrewdness. We would have had it rough if you hadn't unmasked the demon. We must verify the claim that the knights returned to the outpost. Move out. Don't tell me what to do.
I'll take care of it.
How's your
We do it my
day?
way. if
Oh.
you dare.
We can get down there. Okay.
I'm off. I do what I must.
Okay, the gate doors are wide open.
We do it my way.
Nobody here.
Follow if you dare.
Look at Regil and his little bitty legs. The Hell Knight outpost is shrouded in silence. The 3 chapters seem to have simply vanished, leaving only the pillars of smoke from their fires to testify to the recent presence of the living. That doesn't seem to unnerve Regil in the slightest. He dispassionately scans the empty camp as if waiting for something. Breaking the prevailing silence, a sudden musical laugh sounds harsh and almost sinister. Karanda? Knight Commander, at last. I've been dying to meet you. Come on, don't be sullen. Come on over and have a little rest after your journey. You can always stab me or hit me with a spell a bit later, if you feel like doing that at all, of course. Do you know what I see? A trap. The Count's wide gesture encompasses the entire area, then he nods at the succubus, and it's bait. What an arrogant, talkative demon we've got here. I can see you've made yourself quite at home in our camp. What have we here? One of those black armored blockheads? Why don't you join me and the Knight Commander for a little meal? Surely the mighty Hell Knight isn't scared of a little temptation. The demon bats her eyelashes innocently. Well, that sucks, love. I hope you're feeling a little better. Get some rest. It's good you got some stuff done, though. I like his little tiny legs running up there. He is a gnome. Regil subtly frowns. Surprisingly, he then steps forward without hesitation and sits next to the demon. Let's talk. Why is the camp deserted, demon? Karanda. My name is Karanda. As for the camp's inhabitants, well, that's a long story. Please sit, Commander. We have a lot to discuss. Alright, let's talk. The demon claps her hands joyfully. Feruvia, you have no idea how eager I was to meet you and how quickly I got here when I discovered you were coming. Do you feel at ease talking to me in this shape? Because I can always slip into something more comfortable. With a snap of her fingers, Karanda becomes a golden-haired, bright-eyed young man, dressed in the white of a Serenrayan cleric. I can look like this, so likable, so trustworthy. You're on the couch, debating moving to bed. Or if you'd prefer, this is my favorite form. It has driven so many crusaders out of their minds. The demon's playful pose oddly clashes with the strict, upright appearance of Queen Galfrey. Oh, we're dressing like the Queen, are we? Very charming. Now stop this farce, demon. Oh, Sir Knight, do tell me, aren't you bored with yourself? Every soul must feel something to get their blood pumping. Some are driven by avarice, others by lust, and others still by envy. If you think you've managed to shield yourself from every vice and every flaw, well, that just means that you are blind, and your vice is the greatest of them all, pride. You said you knew I was coming. How? How did I know? We all have our sources. Perhaps I'll tell you all about them, Commander, if we can establish a certain friendship. Are you here to preach at us, or do you actually have something meaningful to say? I apologize for the frivolity, Knight Commander. It's so hard to restrain myself. I blame those Hell Knights. Ugh. No denizens of the Abyss could torture them as thoroughly as they punish themselves. But now, on to business. I have a rather unusual request. I'd like to become a crusader. And before 1,001 objections escape your mouth, think about this. Your fame precedes you by quite some distance. They speak of you even down in the Abyss. We have never encountered anyone possessing such power. That is so exciting. I have heard that a part of your power trickles down to your most loyal companions. So why would a clever lady like me keep on serving demon lords when instead there is someone so unusual and intriguing? I can't promise you I'm going to kneel before I can't promise you I'm going to kneel before that Iomade of yours right away. But I have many, many interesting stories to tell you about my friends from the Abyss. Of course, I can also be of personal use to you. Any shape you desire, remember? Welcome back, Lizzie. I'm not even sure which of your suggestions was more revolting, demon. Your effortless betrayal of your kin, or your filthy insinuations. Karanda's tail suddenly springs up and its tip gently caresses Regel's cheek. Oh, do smile a little, Hell Knight. This isn't hell yet. Ooh, I wish I were chaotic. I'm doing a good playthrough. I agree. Where else can we discuss the details of our cooperation? I'm not interested in your personal use, but I could do with some information about your fellow demons. Tell me everything you know, and then you may consider yourself enlisted. Or, only someone utterly mad would trust a demon. Let's see where this goes. We'll do the third one. Fine. But I'm not used to giving up so easily, the demon chuckles. Want me to convince you? Here's a little tease. You asked me about the Hell Knights from the camp. They've locked themselves up in the outpost main building, scared out of their wits. Go let them out. I'll join you later and tell you everything I know about the plans of my former allies. That's a serious conversation, so we'll have to be very thorough. Regel's expression is difficult to read, but he does not seem very happy. Through clenched teeth, he says, "Come, we must examine the building."
I'm off.
Hey, if the demon helps me defeat the other demons, she's welcome.
I do what I must. I'm gone. We do it my way.
The outpost is in perfect condition. Everything appears to be in its right place, and there are no signs of battle. You're still on the
Follow
couch.
if you dare.
What am I hitting on? Can we go up there?
I'm off.
No, what's over here? Anything over here? Oh, there's a wall there. Fine.
I do what I must. I'm gone.
A security checkpoint, a precautionary measure highly characteristic. Knight Commander, you have rallied to our defense. We were forced to retreat under the onslaught of the demon Karanda and her lackeys. We held position for as long as we could, but we were sure to perish without outside help. Many of us are injured. Could you assist us, please? We hid the wounded in the back of the outpost so that the demons couldn't reach them as easily. Reg will remain silent and calculating as he studies the knights. Let's see, I was told there were 3 chapters here. Your numbers are sparse. Where are the others? I've just exposed and killed a demon who possessed someone. How do I make sure none of you are afflicted in the same way? Were any of you part of the group that escorted the captured cultist? Speaking of helping your wounded, let's see, how about... I was told there were 3 chapters. Unfortunately, they retreated prior to the attack. Had we stood at full strength, we wouldn't have let them to trap us here. We just exposed a killed demon who was possessed. How do I make sure none of you are afflicted? You can use defensive spells to make sure. Those possessed by demons cannot cross magic circles against evil, for example. Were any of you part of the group that escorted the cultist? Some were. They arrived just before the attack. Most of them are among the wounded now, but the rest fell in battle. Speaking of helping your wounded... Yes, Commander? Your story has too many inconsistencies. Regil permits himself a slight smirk. I was hoping you would see through the ruse, Varuvia, and I'm not disappointed. I expected more from you, demon. Your cleverness won't save you, mortals.
Yet another obstacle.
Well... Okay, well you're right here next to me. But we're gonna use this on you. Take that. Land's gonna pump you full of arrows.
Make every strike
Boom.
count.
Boom.
Did you see
Boom.
that? Your performance is lacking. You are lacking.
Oh, I failed a saving throw. What is afflicting me? Insanity? Let's see, restoration or heal? Well, look at that, I have a heal spell, perfect. Alright, Olbrig. Oh, got more demons coming out of the back. It's all good. We'll take you all down. Silo will summon. And
Into the fray!
This one's mine.
well, that wasn't very much damage.
You should have run.
You've crossed
killed
the
you
wrong
too.
mongrel.
Yep, and you're dead. That's right, keep on coming. Oh, Karanda's back there. Aw, but we wanted to play. Alright, Olbrig. Get him, get him. Oh, well, Karanda wasn't very strong now, was she? I don't guess we needed to summon our Azadas in after all. Or Azadas.
Press the attack.
I must rest to fight another day.
Angler revises. Wait! The ugly shadow hisses. Let me ransom my life, Crusader. I have loot. Much loot that I have picked off the fallen. Surely it's worth the price of letting one poor soul slink back to the abyss. I can just take your shit after I kill you. The cultist hostage trembles with fear and fails to utter a word. His eyes are pleading. I don't need your handouts. The demon grabs the throat of the kneeling cultist with his claws. Are you as deaf to compassion as you are to avarice? Have mercy on this mortal I used as a vessel. If you lay a hand on me, he's dead. You'll only commit more atrocities if I let you live, die. The demon's death rattle reverberates off the walls. In his dying agony, he squeezes the kneeling cultist's neck with his claws, practically tearing the man's throat out. We vanquished the demons, but we still don't know where the knights from the camp are. Take a look around if you think it best, then we must leave. It's time.
By your order.
Hasty Eradicator. Oh, what do you got? Chain shirt. This is not how I imagined serving in the abyss.
March on.
My skills are absolute.
Demons used us. They pulled our strings like marionettes.
We do it my way.
You're in bed now?
Ugh, what a failure. A trivial task.
Fighting the bleaching.
Follow if you dare.
Interesting.
I'm off. I do what I must.
I guess they killed all the Hell Knights. Nope, there they are. At last, how did it go, Paralictor Durange? Exactly as it should have. Want details, Rinth? Prod your signifiers. After all, your order takes such pride in them. And these must be the 3 missing chapters? Of course. Redril pauses and deliberately continues in a louder voice so the aminos and the other knights can hear him too. Everything that happened was in a way a show. We'd received reports about the location of several particularly cunning demons. Not the fighting kind, but those who specialize in deceit and temptation. We could have surrounded and destroyed their hideout, but instead we let them know that the Knight Commander of Dresden would soon arrive in our deserted camp. The fiend swallowed it hook, line, and sinker. How could any of them miss an opportunity to prove themselves by killing the new leader of the crusade? Demons love talking about the pride of mortals, but in fact they suffer from that vice far more than anyone else. Redrill's smile is a cruel one. Now for the critical bit, my reasons. Even though the orders knew a lot about the new commander's behavior, that information lacked veracity and consistency. For instance, it's always useful to know just how well your principal ally is able to resist deceit and temptation. And so I suggested that they meet with Kuranda and her cohorts. So you were testing me. Yes, I was. Someone had to, seeing that Her Majesty Galfrey of Mendeb is so prone to bestowing titles and armies without a second thought. And yet you can't claim that I was insincere. I made myself crystal clear when I stated my interest in your person and your unusual powers back when we first met. I also mentioned how important you are for the Crusade and our shredded cause. We are at the vanguard of what is possibly the most important war of our age. No one can afford the privilege of blind trust with these stakes. There are flaws in the way you approach problems, but nothing that cannot be corrected. A new leader can be forgiven some shortcomings. I hope you outgrow them quickly. Did it cross your mind that I could die during this test? Of course it did. Our main force was positioned nearby, and they were ready to advance at the first sign of real trouble. I was not going to deprive the Crusade of their commander and sow chaos among their already sorely undisciplined ranks. We can still work together, Redril, but don't you dare lie to me or test me like that ever again. Your demand is unreasonable. I understand that my actions can be seen as disrespectful or whimsical, but they were neither. Now that we've discussed everything, there's a small matter to attend to. Redril looks at the ranks of the Hell Knights and raises his voice. Yakar Ankel, 2 steps forward. I hear and obey, Paralictor Derenge. We must speak about your role in recent events. You received my order to visit the Knight Commander in Dresden and feed her misleading information. How should a Hell Knight behave in this situation? A Hell Knight must obey his commander's orders. If his commander's orders directly contradict the tenets of the measure and the chain, or go against the order's interest, then the knight must report his commander to the higher order command. And what did you do? Did you report me? No, sir. With your permission, sir, I deduced that it was some kind of test for the knight commander. That didn't seem right to me, but... You don't have my permission to blabber excuses, knight. You gave him an order, now you want to punish him for following it? Well, if the commander deems my verdict faulty, then we shall postpone this review of your actions. Dismissed. You're a dick, Redril. That is all. Thank you for your visit, Commander.
I'm gone.
Glory to Asmodeus.
We do it my way. Follow if you dare. I'm off.
we are going to move more to the west. See what we can find. I don't know what these locations are. What are you? I'm gonna change my party. I'm gonna get rid of Regil, because I don't like him. I'm gonna go with Social. No, let's do Winduig. Do I want to... we'll do Social and Winduig. We'll see how that works out. What's over here? I do need to see what these other places are.
You'll make a fine trophy.
Who attacked me? Oh, we got some cultists. Get him, Obrig. Alright, Winduig. I don't know what you have available. Okay.
No match for me.
Begone, fiend!
Let me just kill you with this real quick. Is that gonna work? Bam. Ah.
Out of my sight.
You have mirror images.
Guide my blade.
Wrong.
Oh, I found a dagger. +2. Make 2 additional attacks during the full attack action. Let me see.
It's time to act.
What do I have? Let's compare. Well, we'll keep this one on us.
We should move. I'm gone.
Looking for the way out.
We do it my way.
We'll probably rest after this one, because we are exhausted. Oh, the dragon's back. Stupid and
This'll be
delicious.
quick.
Man, I don't want to fight your ass. What are you doing? Why don't you come over here? I need to give you some potions. Why don't you summon? No, you can't. Okay, well, let's do prayer. Sela is going to do angelic aspect. I'm going to use Touch of Heaven. And I'm going to walk. I am encumbered. I knew it was going to do a breath weapon.
I'll rip you apart!
Right, Aaron, you need to heal. I need you to walk up here because you're in the way of the breath weapon. Obrig, I need you to come around to this side. Social, I need you to summon
I'll take care of it.
oh, what'd you say? What troublesome prey? You're hardly worth it. I'll kill you another time when you have a little more meat on your bones. Okay. Well, I mean, you do you, boo, I guess.
Follow if you dare.
Who set up a little desk out here? Good grief. Alright, we're going to do a save. I don't want to go to Grimwood. What's that say? I want to go over here. What's over here? think we can rest at that outpost too.
I'm off.
We won't fall here.
Alright, we
I
got some
swear it.
Durakni.
They'll beg me to stop.
I
Arrow.
will see to your demise.
Can we charge? Yeah, charge. No, I can't charge.
This will hurt.
But I can hit you. Death from above. Good job. Winduik. How about some arrows?
No match for me.
Oh, there's two of them.
Precision and grace.
No glory without risk. Huh.
Don't hold back.
That wasn't very much damage. Why don't you come after this one, Obrig? Up, and then whack. Yeah. Show him who's boss.
Fall!
My skills are
Are you doing your aerial stuff this weekend, Maggie?
I do what I must.
Where's the exit? I want to leave. I don't want to go there yet. Let's go here. Oh, more bad guys. Need to check how much experience we need to the next level. You're ready. You're going to train for as long as you can. Well, that sounds like fun. Hopefully you get a couple of hours in.
We do it
Crusading
my
isn't
way.
that boring after all.
How dare you drain a level from me?
Beg me to stop.
2 to 2.5. That's a lot.
Strike.
Take that. Oh, we have a giant.
Into the fray.
To the fray. Oh, look at that. We all made our saving throws.
No match for me.
Magritio, Turinos. I will bring down the divine wrath.
You should have
Kill it.
run.
Kill it. There we go. Oh, got some babos. Yeah, missed.
The Inheritor, guide my blade. I'll rip you apart.
Windwig's so violent. Oh, I can't charge. You're too far away.
Eternal Rose, I call upon you.
Okay. Well, I think we are fatigued because we've been
This
traveling
spell
for
works
so long.
differently. This will hurt.
We may have to rest. Obrid. Whack him. Fly from the air and get him. I need to check when the Stardew Valley update's coming for the Switch version.
The light, take you.
I could buy it for PC. And that'll be like 4 different platforms that I've purchased the game on. Goodness. She's so angry.
I'll make short work of this. Begone, fiend!
Don't hold back. I'm always ready. Follow if you dare.
So I do think we are tired.
I am never wrong.
Okay, well,
It's time to act.
Miss me already?
Darren. Yes, of course we missed you. I need your spellcasting abilities.
Magritio, Turinos.
I welcome your company. Skip the pleasantries. Let's get to the exciting part.
We should move.
What's the exciting part for you, Darren? I mean, you've been sleeping with the commander after all. Why did I go that direction?
Strength gives the right to life. If you're weak, sooner or later you will become prey.
Well, I guess that's one way to look at it, Windwig. Okay, well, let's go over here. Oh, we have our little skeleton friend. I think we've ran into him again. Skeletal salesman. Hey there, buddy. Personal protection equipment. Alright, well. We are going to sell you some of this stuff we have. Heavy mace. We're going to keep the wicked longbow for now. And what do we have? Shield of Holy Thorn. I don't use Shield Bash. Lone Wolf Scale Mail. Let me see. You have... Okay, I like that shield because it does damage. Lone Wolf Scale Mail. Who? Are you wearing armor? You wear light armor. You wear heavy armor. Woljif doesn't wear armor, neither does Lan. Let me see. It's very tempting. I think we're just going to buy a few potions. And some scrolls. All right, that's all. Thank you, Mr. Skeleton. I keep forgetting to give Wenduig some items. I need to do that.
I'm gone. Ah, a
Look
test
at all
of
those
my
giants.
Out of my sight!
Ooh, a critical hit.
abilities. Strike!
Whack. Alright, Olbrig. Not gonna charge. There you go, charge that one.
They'll beg me to stop.
Fall!
Alright, so you'll go help Olbrig. Or not. Ow. That wasn't very nice.
I will see to your demise.
Oh, thank you for amusing me.
You should have run.
Oh, you're welcome, Darren. Good job, Ulbrig.
Into the fray!
Whack, whack, whack.
I'll rip you apart!
She's so violent. You know, you really shouldn't hit me. It's not very nice.
And grace.
This will hurt.
Alright, Ulbrig, go whack him with your griffin claws.
I'll take care of it.
There we go.
We do it my way.
I like how his arm's just chilling over there. We'll just rip his arm off
Follow
and...
if you dare.
Okay, rest. I've been just wandering the map most of this session. I was reading the conversation there between Windewig and Ulbrig. I still wish... I don't know why Arushale didn't join my party. Okay, well, we're getting plenty of little random battle encounters. At least we'll get a little bit of experience. I need to check how much till the next level up. I think we'll wait till the next level up to go back to the Murky Grotto.
Do not waver!
Voracious Nelfeshni. Alright, well we'll just
The
whack it.
inheritor, guide my
Take that.
blade.
Well, that was quick.
No match for me.
Alright, Windewig's pretty good with that bow.
I'll make short work of this. I will bring down the divine wrath.
Don't hold back.
Ow, what was that for? Take that.
The light, take you!
They'll beg me to stop.
Out of my sight. Eternal Rose, I call upon you.
Strike.
Okay, miss. Get him, Ulbrig. Oh, I think you just knocked him down. Oh, no, there he is.
Into the fray!
I couldn't see him.
I'm always ready.
He was under Ulbrig's wing.
I'm off. do what I must.
I need to plug my phone in. I'll play for a little bit tonight. I'm not sure how much longer. I probably won't play in the morning like I usually do because I have a massage appointment tomorrow at like 11. That is so awesome, Maggie. It's amazing that you've been able to gain that many.
It's time to act.
Oh, the waiting's never fun. Rules are made to be broken.
So proud of you and your Instagram doing so well. Well, you deserve it. You're amazing on your hoop. Why? Oh yeah, I need to give Windowig some. Oh, she has a couple of items. She doesn't have great items. Oh, my Twitch streams aren't doing that great. My YouTube is picking up though.
On your whim.
Oh, well, thank you, love. I only get a few viewers each Twitch stream. Ancient Ghost. You are surrounded by a lonely, empty landscape. In front of you, a solitary figure stares into a fire. The flames illuminate his ghostly form, but his features are concealed beneath a mask. You hear the muffled wail of the wind in the distance, like a child crying for its mother. Well, would you look at that? An adventurer has arrived. The figure's face is hidden behind the mask, but he sounds friendly, although you detect a note of sadness in his voice. When he speaks again, however, his tone is cold and emotionless, as if reciting a text he memorized long ago. You are searching for ancient knowledge, but the path to the heart of mystery can only be revealed to the one most worthy. However, all it takes are a few small steps to set you on this path of discovery. So put yourself to the test. Answer my questions with the knowledge you possess, and prove that you are worthy of processing far greater knowledge. Alright, who are you? It does not matter. I am not the answer. I am not the question. I am simply the one who asks the questions. What's the heart of mystery? It is a hidden sanctuary of knowledge where the secrets of creation will be revealed to the one most worthy. The masked figure's voice is flat and lifeless. The heart of mystery will only open to the one most worthy. Secret knowledge must be earned. Will you walk this path to the end? Will you become the first among many? What questions do you wish to ask me? This is a test. Anyone who wishes to learn the secrets of creation must first prove their thirst for knowledge. You will be rewarded if you answer correctly, but do not be afraid to give a wrong answer. These questions are simply one of my many tests. I will show you the way to the others. That is my duty. It is why I am here. Alright, ask me and I'll answer. The first question is not intended to be difficult. The ghostly figure gestures with his hand and a leaf appears. He holds it out to you, and you notice that it is almost as big as the palm of his hand. The leaf appears fresh and vibrant. Tell me, to which tree does this leaf belong? Okay, well, we're going to take the first answer. This is an easy question for an elf to answer. This is the leaf of the Lupenia tree. These trees are found in Sovran, the native homeworld of the elves. Sovirian? Sobirian? All it takes is a little knowledge to begin your journey. By answering this question correctly, you have now taken the next step toward acquiring great knowledge. The heart of mystery is now open to you. Solve its riddle and you can continue forward. The secrets of creation will be revealed to the one most worthy. Do not give up your search. A strange melodious sound fills the air. The ghost stands up hastily. I've been released. The demonic spell is gone. The ghost's voice has changed. His tone is no longer cold and emotionless. And I get a bunch of scrolls. Listen to me, adventurer. I am a dead man forced to keep an eternal watch. I am a spirit bound by a spell. Magic forces me to say all this nonsense about knowledge and rewards. It also prevents me from telling you who condemned me to this fate or what happens within the heart of mystery. However, there are other things that I can tell you. You'll have to hurry, though. I only have time to answer a single question before the spell sends me back to oblivion. Why would anyone go to all this trouble to find the one most worthy? What's the point of all these puzzles and riddles? I can't answer that question. I'm forced to be a part of this, but I do not know the purpose of my enslavement. The power that binds me also wants adventurers to solve riddles. That is all I know. I am supposed to tell adventurers that my questions are a test to see if they are worthy. In reality, however, they are nothing more than bait. They are meant to lure adventurers to the reward that awaits them at the heart of mystery. The ghost barely manages to finish his sentence. A sudden burst of magical energy surges through his body and he disappears with a scream. Okay.
So many scents. So much game to hunt. I crave your commands.
Oh, you crave my commands, do you, Windowug?
No time to rest. I'm on the trail.
Why do I still have her leading?
Only you deserve my
should move.
obedience.
Only you deserve my obedience. Well, thank you, Windowug. I appreciate that.
I'm gone. We do it my
Anything?
way.
Anything else down here? Okay, I don't see anything. Ancient ruins that Zerkorus inherited from an unknown builders of Earthfall. What do you mean the path is unknown? Yes, I want to enter. I'm gonna have to mark down what I've done this session. Give me 1 second. See, we did the Hell Knights Outpost. We're doing Core of the Riddle. don't think we've done another one, but we'll have to see.
Follow if you dare. I'm off.
Okay.
I do
What
what
do
I
we
must.
got? Oh, we have a cave. There's always a cave.
I am never wrong.
Let's see if there's anything
gone.
else out here. Okay, I don't see anything. Into the
We do it
cave.
my way.
Let me face ahead.
Follow if you dare.
What do we got here? We got... Well, it's my character, so of course she's never wrong.
I'm off.
Oh, we have a puzzle.
I do what I must.
Do I not have... I
I'm
thought I
gone.
had the slabs on me.
We do it my way.
Oh, do I have some recipes?
I'll take care of it. Follow if you dare.
Do I not have...
I'm off.
I apparently don't have the slabs.
I do what I must.
Guess we'll have to come back.
I'm gone. We do it my way.
Guess we need to go find different slabs. Remains of a disgusting feast. Oh, we found a merchant. Is it going to be our skeletal salesman again? It is.
Follow
Hey there,
if
buddy.
you dare.
Well, I've got a few more things I can sell you. Oops. Alright, what do you got today? Oh, we still got the... Alright, don't need anything else
always
from you.
ready. I'm off.
Okay, we'll go that way. Go this way. Even the withered grass of the world wound doesn't grow here. Okay, let's go here. Oh, we got some enemies.
They will break against our resolve.
Oh, you tripped me. That wasn't very nice. Gilbertless. Take that.
I'll rip your hearts!
Take that.
I will see to your demise.
Okay, well, I'm gonna stand up. After you tripped
You
me.
should have run.
The Inheritor, guide my blade!
Begone, fiend!
Okay, not very nice. What do we got here? Delay poison. Yeah, it's alright. We'll take care of it.
Poisons, spells, poisons. The art of killing is so diverse
Smile,
these days.
the world's
a
not
shame one
ending
life
just
is not
yet.
enough to master them all.
Alright, which one of you can cast Cure Poison? There we go, neutralize poison. What do you mean failed to dispel it? Don't know if that worked or not. But I do have... Looks like I also am with some constitution damage. Are we fatigued? Oh, ash leprosy.
I welcome your company,
Well, that'll go away soon.
if you insist.
If an angel can fall, does that mean a demon can ascend? Good question, Pathfinder. You have corruption
Of the
happening.
Strong celestial blood. There are few uplanders with whom I would be willing to breed, but you, Golden Boy, are on my list.
Breed. You have a preternatural talent for killing off the smallest spark of desire in a man.
Darren's like, I have no desire to have kids. Okay, yeah, we are going to check out Crimson Dust. Sorry, I'm just marking it over here on my list of places. I almost clicked on in stream.
Lovely.
What is affecting me? Oh, corruption.
Missed me
Damn it.
already. My spree continues.
It's time to act. I do what I must.
What do we have here? You're not demons, I'm saved. Help me, have mercy. I can't walk. Let me loot your companions first.
Clear your throat at.
Oh, you're a demon. What's it with all these demons taking the shape of our crusaders?
Take you!
It's not very nice.
This happened.
Oh, you're fine. Get up.
No match for me.
Fall!
Get him, Obrig. Sinful sinew.
Into the fray! Ha!
Oh, I forget I don't have Socio with me.
This will hurt.
Yeah, it didn't hurt very much. Oh, I do have Socio with me. Never mind.
I will bring down the divine wrath!
Yeah, you're not very good at bringing down the wrath there, Socio.
I'm gone.
Amulet of Natural Armor 3.
We do it my way.
Well, these are indeed Crusaders.
Follow if you dare.
Okay, I'll give you that.
I'll take care of it. I'm always ready.
Let Let me look up this direction.
I'm off.
What's up here? Got some loot. Ooh, what do we got? Skinned
do what I
leather
must.
cloak. Whenever this wearer lands a hit on an enemy first time in a round, the enemy must pass a fortitude saving throw or be partially skinned. Oh. Oh. Oh my. I kind of want to give that to Olbrig, because he usually hits a lot.
It's time to act.
Olbrig, I need you to become human for a second, buddy, so I can swap out your equipment. There we go.
Yeah?
My skills are absolute. I'm gone.
Okay, I think we need to go get some rest. Let's go back to Dresden. Yeah, talk him down. Oh, got some enemies.
To battle, my friends!
Some spiders and a giant, not a big deal.
Don't hold back.
Precision and grace.
Alright, Olbrig. You're in human form.
The Inheritor, guide my blade. I'll rip you apart!
Okay, Olbrig. We're gonna keep you in human form for now.
They better start running.
Nice.
Eternal Rose, I call upon you.
It was partially skinned.
Strike!
I'll make short work of this.
The light, take you!
Oh. blew him up.
No match for me.
Okay, let's try to keep going. More enemies. How much? Well, just about 3,500 more
always ready.
experience
We don't
points.
mind.
That's a new one. Oleodro? That's a new demon. Take care of it. Okay, back into full griffin form. There we go.
Out of my sight! Begone, fiend!
Drachni. Oh, we got a few demons.
I'll rip you apart.
She's so violent.
Into the fray!
You should have run.
Whack. Get him, Obrig.
I will see to your demise. Fall!
Oh, good. We all made our saving throws.
No match for me.
The inheritor!
I'll take
Guide
care of
my
it.
blade!
All right.
Follow if you dare.
Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Okay, let's keep making our way back to Dresden. Okay, I need to use the restroom. I shall be right back. Ooh, we have a Nevia greeting us. Hold up, Commander. The thing is, remember that Crusader went missing a while back and he was found outside the city walls disemboweled? I don't remember. What are you talking about? A couple weeks back, a Crusader went missing, a young guy. You opened an investigation into this little even, but it was a bust. His body turned up a few days later. That's all that came of the inquiry. But I never gave up the investigation, even when everybody else stopped digging. I know we're at war and people are dying left and right, but there was no reason to turn a blind eye to crime. So that's it, Commander. Another Crusader has just gone missing. If he left the barracks to come here, he would have gone past the gates. My gut tells me that the killer won't keep him alive for long. So, Commander, you need to start searching this area right now and try to find out where he's been taken. It's all quite unexpected. Death often shows up when you least expect it. It's not like I picked the timing. Tell me about the missing Crusader. He's the youngest son of a poor nobleman from Mendev. He's called something like Rillik or Rilak. He's young, barely out of the nursery, and he decided that he was a man now, and off to war he went. You know how it goes. Do you know who the murderer is? I don't have a clue. What are you not telling me? I'm telling you the truth, and nothing but the truth. I have my own theories, sure, but nothing concrete. So it's best if I keep my mouth shut on that front. Alright, I'll go look for him. He passed the gates and took a right. Oh wait, no, there's got a bag of chips. A man's clothes were heaped on the floor. They were taken off in a hurry. The thick layer of dust lying untouched on the table for years has been wiped away in the middle of the tabletop. Maybe somebody just came to have some hanky-panky. You can hear muffled sighs coming from the next room.
How lovely to see you here.
Hearing steps behind her, Camellia whips around and freezes. She glances at the bloody dagger in her hand and at the dead body at her feet. Her lips quiver for a fraction of a second before settling into an unimpeachably polite smile. What's going on here? Why is this man naked?
Socorus is an ancient land. The spirits of these places have spoken to people since time immemorial, and some of those people heard them and were able to respond. The shamans of Socorus were always held in high esteem. They knew the will of the spirits, the will of the land itself. Many Kelids would come to the shamans to learn what the spirits desired in order to gain their support.
Okay, continue.
When the world wound opened and the demons poured into Galarian, they drowned Socorus in blood. The earth moaned as it soaked up the blood of Khelids, crusaders, and demons. The spirits drank this blood, slowly becoming deranged and turning into incarnations of madness and pain. Look what Socorus has turned into. It's an open wound on the body of Galarian. The world wound has changed it beyond all recognition. And the spirits, these poor creatures have been corrupted. Twisted by war, they moan and they howl, but only shamans can hear their senseless cries of agony. I am a shaman. Maria, the spirit I am bonded with, is mad and can speak of nothing but her endless hunger for blood. I give her what she asks for. I feed her the blood of crusaders.
Who's Maria? The spirit that lives in Camellia's amulet. Huh.
The spirits of Socorus can no longer speak to shamans. All I can hear is the cacophony of their howls, screams, and laments. But there is a way to restore their sanity. By performing rituals. Bloody but effective rituals. When the untainted blood of the Crusaders cleanses the corruption that Maria fed on for centuries, the spirit will regain her sanity and I shall be able to speak to her. I shall be able to ask her advice, to find out how we can heal the world wound. Tell me, isn't this knowledge worth a handful of lives?
Who is she, this Maria of yours?
Forgive me, I forgot to make the introductions. This is Maria. Or rather, this is her home. Or her prison, to call a spade a spade. I caught this spirit a long time ago, and I tried for so long to speak with it. My little demented ball of rage. I felt compelled to bind it to this amulet, just temporarily, until I worked out how to help it. If I am to be fully honest, her name, Maria, is of my own devising. She is not yet able to speak to me, but I still needed a name to call her by.
Why do you think your method will work?
I do not think. I know. I sense things many people cannot. I can infer what the spirits want. For example, there is one spirit hanging over your left shoulder as we speak. It came to enjoy Maria's victim. Can you sense its hunger? Spirits are akin to animals. You cannot bring a hungry dog to heal. You cannot stroke a hungry cat. To speak to a spirit, you must first feed it. It is not their fault that after so many years of torment, the only thing that can satisfy their hunger is blood. My ritual will work. I did not read about it in books or learn it from some wizened teacher. You could say that I invented it myself, with Maria's help. I just know that it will work, sooner or later. I can feel it.
What are you hoping to learn?
The world wound cannot be allowed to poison all the lands of Galarian. The spirits of Socorus know this better even than you and I. They may know how to heal it, and if not, eradicate it quickly and painlessly. We're fighting against demons. It is a just cause. But imagine we win and the demons vanish for good. Do you think the world wound will vanish along with them? That it's something we can defeat with weapons? That it won't burst open again at some point in the future like an old festering abscess? I am thinking of the future of these lands, of how to heal them and restore them. Would you not agree that a few crusaders' lives is a price worth paying?
This isn't your first or even your second. How many have you killed?
Too few. Maria's hunger is still so great. Her pain cannot be soothed by a single victim. But success is within my grasp. I can feel it. It is even possible that today's victim will be the last.
Really? I don't know. Who was this young man?
He's the youngest son of a noble from Mendiv. I believe his name was Rillick or Relic. I think the dolt was in love with me. He was ever so eager to come with me to this house. One hint was all it took. He is of no interest to me. Maria wanted his blood, so I sacrificed him. The rest is immaterial.
What are you proposing?
My ritual is not yet complete. I have made the sacrifice. Now I just have to let Maria drink the blood. Will you allow me to complete the ritual?
Swear that you will stop the killings and I will spare you. This time.
What a pain. But if these are your terms, then I agree. You know, when I saw you standing there, I thought my life would end tonight, but you spared me. Thank you. I would like to speak with you a little later. Please come and see me. No need to be shy, for I have no more secrets to keep from you. Now, we should leave this place. You go first. I will follow in a few minutes.
So Camellia has been doing the killings. Back to Anivia. Alright, what do you know? I didn't have any proof. I'm not Erebeth. I'm not going to go digging for the truth. If I dug deep enough, the Knight Commander would be down a companion. Smack bang in the middle of a war. How would that help anything? I'm not going to be the one to scupper this crusade, so I'll be keeping my mouth shut. I trust that you'll handle this in whatever way is best for the crusade. If you want to tell Erebeth everything, go ahead. It's your call. Their problem's been solved. That's all I needed to know. Thanks, Commander. Alright. Wow. Camellia. I'm gonna come talk to you. I need to check on Ember too. Demons dance in her eyes. Hello, my friend. You don't mind if I call you that, do you? I've done a lot of thinking since we last met. You had every reason to hand me over to the headsman, but yet something stayed your hand. Whatever guides you, you promised to keep my secret. Your promise to keep my secret makes us accomplices of sorts, even friends. Shared secrets bring people closer, don't you think, my friend? She pierces you with her stare as if she's trying to see inside your head. Tell me about yourself. With pleasure. Friends share everything. What do you want to know? How many people I've killed? Which organ is the most delicious? I'll tell you everything. What? Oh my goodness. Tell me about your life in Horgus's mansion. I have no complaints. I had everything I could ever dream of. Except freedom, which I had no need for anyway. I value security and comfort much more than the opportunity to get in trouble firsthand. I had the best fencing teachers. My mentor was a shaman from Varissia. I wore beautiful dresses and ate sumptuous meals. A rich library kept me from getting too bored. A personal garden for my walks. I even had a puppy, a little barking ball of happiness. Some might disapprove of my father locking me up in the mansion until I matured and gained control over my powers. He had changed the servants as soon as they started suspecting anything. He even had steel bars installed on the windows, but I can see it was because he cared. He was protecting me from the dangers of the world, and he was protecting the world from me. Camellia is the name of a flower, right? Yes, it's the only thing I have left of my dearly departed half-elf mother. Father told me that she liked working in the garden so much that she even gave her child the name of a flower. And there is something else I inherited from my mother. Her beauty. The young woman offers the barest hint of a smile. You know what I like most about those who inherit the features of different races, like my mother and I? We gain the best of both worlds. By the way, before you start to pity me, I should say that I don't have the slightest affection for my mother. May her soul burn in the abyss. My father took good enough care of me for the both of them. Are you bothered by the fact that Horgus never openly embraced you as his daughter? Why would that bother me? He took care of me and indulged my every whim. To thank him, I only had to lead a secluded life and keep my mouth shut. I understand his reluctance to claim a child born of a servant girl as his daughter. There's nothing wrong with looking after one's social status. Besides, you understand, Mendevian society would hardly have accepted me considering my peculiarities. Tell me about your connection to the spirits. I can barely remember the first time. I was just a girl back then. I only remembered someone's voice in my head demanding something. I didn't even understand what it was. I was out in the garden playing with my precious puppy. I don't know how it happened, but when it was over, the puppy's head was in my hands and his body was lying at my feet. Oh, good Lord. I remember seeing my father's healers and clerics for a few years, and even the exorcist he brought to our house. None of them were able to drive the haunting voices from my head. This continued until the old Varissian woman came to live with us. She explained that I was fine. I was just highly sensitive to the pain of the land that we lived in. The voices in my head were not symptoms of insanity, but desperate prayers for help. Father paid her an unspeakable sum, and she remained at our house, teaching me to talk to the spirits. She was a vicious crone and a nasty piece of work. She would hit me with a whip just for looking at her. She would yell at me when I failed to communicate with the spirit I summoned. And when Father left for a few weeks on some errands, she locked me in the basement at night. Now I see that I terrified the old woman. Well, it was her fault. She should have taken the money and run while she had the chance. I was so happy when the spirits asked for her blood. Camellia licks her parched lips. Looking into her lifeless eyes, I felt such bliss as I'd never known on all my life. Why did you kill her? Surely your father would have thrown her out if you told him what she was doing. Perhaps. Anyway, I don't remember him being very upset when he discovered her corpse in the basement after returning home from the trip. Okay, your amulet is fascinating. You like it? Beautiful, isn't it? But it's more than just an ornate trinket. It's home to one of the spirits. The spirit was so weak when I found her. She was hardly anything but a small shred of rage and madness. I locked her in my amulet, and I've taken care of her ever since. I try to talk to her. I don't know her name, so I call her Maria. Her spirit has been growing stronger, and she asks for more and more blood. I feel like every ritual bloodletting makes her madness subside just a few more, and I'll be able to talk to her and find out how to heal the lands of ancient Sarkoris. Tell me about the ritual killings you've performed. I killed to learn the will of the spirits of the land. Sarkoris was torn apart by demons, and the blood of many thousands of living creatures poisoned these lands for many years. The world wound keeps growing bigger and bigger. It's no surprise that the spirits of this land, of this place, have gone mad and endlessly thirst for more and more blood. Only when bathed in blood can they regain their senses, at least temporarily. But it would be a lie to say I don't enjoy what I do. She licks her lips hungrily. I remember all of them, every last breath, shriek, and sob, every fatal stab, blood running down the blade as I pull it from the victim's heart, the taste of the drops on my tongue. I like to watch the blood pool beneath the body as it cools. By the way, did you know that blood only flows while the heart is pumping? That was quite a discovery for me. I opened one of my victims and watched her heart slow. Beat, 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 and then silence. Camelia's breath grows fast and heavy and leaves her chest with a forceful rush. Her pupils are dilated and she seems to look through you, or inside you. Swallowing, Camellia brush away a strand of hair, dark as night. My connection to the spirits of old Sarkoris is overwhelming. Your whole face transforms when you talk about murder. I've always dreamed of discussing it with someone other than my father. How fortunate that we're friends now. Tell me what will happen if the spirits ask you for my blood. I wonder... She sizes you up pensively. There's only one way to find out. Seeing the suspicion on your face, Camellia lets out a short laugh. I jest, of course. I promise, if something like that starts to happen, I'll tell you at once. I'm loyal to you. You can trust me. We're friends. Okay, what do you think of the powers you've received from me? What do I think of them? I love them. I've always felt special, and my ability to talk to spirits was proof of that. But now I feel that I can do anything. Tear someone in half, demon or human. Freeze a beating heart in someone's chest with a simple look or a mere thought. With a wish, I can make the blood of a living being flow in the wrong direction. Camellia laughs throatily. It is celestial bliss, my friend. I'm grateful to you for giving it to me. All right, I've learned enough. All right. Have I mentioned that I love our conversations? Thanks, Camellia. Sometimes I find severed heads in my bag. Is that your handiwork? What good are they to me? Camelia's voice is bored and indifferent. The moment life leaves the body, now that is exciting. In the moments that follow, when the body is cooling down rapidly, losing the last of its warmth, I am filled with sweet languor. But the cold corpse that remains is just a corpse. It holds no interest for me. That doesn't answer my question, though, Camellia. Okay, what are you trying to learn? Maria, the spirit that's locked in my amulet, is only slowly awakening. I need to give her blood to lift the shroud of madness so I can talk to her. Sarkoris is in pain. I can feel it. As you commanded, I have not fed her spirit. That's why, alas, I haven't been able to lift Maria's madness or heal the land's suffering. Visit me again soon. You don't want me to start missing you. Yeah. Yeah, about that. Okay, I want to get into the castle quickly, or the keep quickly. So we're gonna go spend alone time with Darren. Gets me into the keep quickly. I'm gonna throw a few weapons into huh. That's some interesting armor. Let's wear this one. Yeah, we'll take it. Where's my
It's time to act.
I don't have my bow.
I am never wrong.
Why does it remove my equipment? Does it remove Daren's equipment too? No, he's good. But it does show him it does show him naked. That's funny.
My skills are absolute.
At least they closed the door. Lan. Lan rubs the reptile side of his face, picking at the scales with his claw. That's it, Commander. I can't do it anymore. I'm not a chief. What happened? I can't handle it. I thought it'd be my people crying to you, but it turns out it's me. I just don't know how to make the right decisions. Okay, well, let's try to figure out how to deal with your problems. Alright. First of all, Aaron, a girl from the tribe, wants to marry an elf. Wouldn't they even have time to get together? It feels like I'm the only one without a love life around here. Anyway, she needs the chief's blessing. They want to be married by the laws of the tribe, but I won't do it. He's an elf, she's a mongrel. Letting them marry means dooming them to an eternal misery. It's wrong, but if I don't marry them, I'll be making her miserable now. My second problem. 5 fools are so afraid of demons that they've hidden in the sewage system and refuse to come out. I tried talking to them, pointless, and I can't just drag them out. I had a plan to lure them out with food, but I think they found some down there. The rats here are definitely bigger than what we're used to. And the third problem. What should we do with the children and the old people? This is a military campaign. Old people can do some household chores, but kids only get under everyone's feet. I have no idea what to do. You see, I'm not a chief. I'm probably the first person to ever ask this, but demote me, please. Nope. First problem. Love is always a good thing, right? But how do I approve of a marriage between an elf and a mongrel? She'll be dead in 20 years or so, but he'll live for 1,000 years more. I can't in good conscience bless them, but I can't stand in the way of their happiness either. Let them get married. They're adults and they can choose their fate. Sounds like a plan that should at least be considered. Damn it. I was hoping my problems were unsolvable. Hey, Hibiscus. Alright, the second problem. I think maybe I should just throw a barrel of powder into the sewers and light the fuse. It's the only way to get those cowards out of there. But if I do that, then you'll get another fuse, and I don't think I'll like where you stick that one. Give them time. They'll get bored in the sewers and come out to see what their friends are doing. That easy, huh? But maybe it could really work. Fine, I admit it. I just didn't want to think about all this. My head is spinning. Third problem. For some reason, I never thought the entire tribe would come up to the surface. I only ever pictured the warriors up here. But what do I do with the rest? I guess we could use the hungry infants to deafen the army. They scream so loud you can hear them behind the walls of Druzen. I can't think of what to do with the others. It's safe in the fortress. Let them stay for now. We'll think of something later. I'll still worry about them, but I guess that's what it means to be chief, right? Here's a lesson from one commander to another. Don't be afraid of making your own decisions, but know that you can always talk to me. Alright, lesson learned. I'll try to be as good as you. It's not the poor folks' fault they got stuck with the most useless chief in Golarion, and maybe the adjacent plains, too. A chief who was extra plainly bad, I'd say. You're fine, Lan. Let's go to the tavern.
I'm always ready. I'll take care of it.
Alright. Let's go see what Ember is doing. Okay. Let's see, let's go to... Where are we going to go this time? Alright, we'll keep this party for now. Windwig's been doing pretty good. We haven't really been this way yet. Let's go. Don't want to go to Grimwood yet. Oh my goodness. I want to try to get over to here. go over here. Yes, let's rest. Okay, let's go this way. Oh, we have our skeletal salesman again.
I'm off. Adventures can wait.
What are you? Ooh. I can't afford that though, it's very expensive.
We should move. I do what I must.
I have some things I could sell, but we're not going to sell them just yet. Who is on the road?
I'm gone. We do it my way.
We have a corpse over here.
Follow if you dare.
Oh, another ghost asking us a question. A familiar ghostly figure rises to greet you. We meet again. I will ask you a question. Alright, ask me a question, I'll answer. The second question is more complex, and therefore the answer will be more difficult. I will share a memory with you, and you must tell me what you see. For a moment, the world around you ceases to exist. Instead, you find yourself surrounded by a thin, delicate mist. A green light ripples through the mist, illuminating the silhouettes of people, buildings, hills, ocean waves, animals, and trees. You see them briefly as they take shape, but they vanish almost as quickly as they appear. But there is something else with you in the mist, something that doesn't disappear. Menacing, elongated shadows rush towards you from all sides, and then the vision fades. The images flicker out of existence. You are unable to make sense of the flickering shapes and indistinct images that you saw in the vision. I don't know. Knowledge is the reward you seek, but ignorance is a reason to seek the reward. You were unable to answer my question, but I will show you the way to the legacy of the ancients. Uncover its secrets, and it will take you one step closer to the knowledge you desire. how long have you been bound? Is there anything I can do to help you? I will remain bound to the Heart of Mystery until someone solves its secret. When that happens, I will be given my freedom, and then I can rest in peace. But so far, no one has been able to accomplish such a feat. And there are many who have tried. So many. Okay.
I'm off.
There's half a body.
I do what I must. I'm gone.
Where's the area exit? Ooh. What do we have here? A Legacy of the Ancients.
We do it my way.
It's raining blood.
Follow if you dare. I'm off. I do what I must.
Another cave, imagine that. I'm gonna come see what's up here though.
I'm gone. We do it my way. Follow if you dare. I'm off.
I'm gonna come down here. Alright. Now we'll go in the cave.
I do what I must. I am never wrong. I'm gone.
Don't know what's in here.
We do it my way.
It was revealed by the ghost. Oh. It's a puzzle that we don't have the pieces to.
Follow if you dare.
me the pieces? Can you?
I do what I must.
Apparently not. Apparently we need to find the pieces somewhere. Anything down here?
I'm gone.
No.
We do it my way.
Alright, well, it's been 3 hours. I do want to do a couple of things before I go to bed. So I think we're going to call it here for now. I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your night or day or whenever you happen to be watching this. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. I'll probably see you at some point this weekend. But thank you all for spending a bit of your time with me. I greatly appreciate it. And until next time, be safe and take care.